Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
This is Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM. Las Vegas, looking for a winner-takes-all way to burn off that extra energy? Welcome to Bouncy World, the ultimate climate-controlled indoor playground. We're stacking the deck with specials all week long. Cool off with Frosty Tuesdays featuring ice-cold treats for the kids. Then join us for free popcorn Thursdays, because nothing beats a salty snack after a giant bounce. And at Bouncy World, we believe every child deserves their moment to soar. Join us every Sunday from 9 to 11 a.m. for Sensory Sundays. We dim the lights and turn off the music to create a calm, inclusive space designed specifically for our neurodiverse community. At Bouncy World, we fly high. From high-flying fun to inclusive play, we've got it all. Visit us at bouncyworldlv.com to book your party or check our open play hours. Bouncy World, jump into the fun today. Hey, this is Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You have tuned into The Flow with Herflow right here on Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. You guys, it is Thursday. It's so cold outside, you guys. I can't wait for the sun. I'm a sunshine girl. So you guys know when the sun come out, I'm out. Just know that. You know what? Listen. Every week, I have a special guest, and this week is like no other. You guys, we have a Las Vegas native and icon and GOAT right here in our studio today. We have Miss Michelle. Miss Michelle, how are you?
Girl, I am doing wonderful.
Yes. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Miss Michelle. Miss Michelle is from Las Vegas. I just said she's a native, and she's also the creator and founder of the Black Film Festival right here in Las Vegas. And I'm going to let her do her due diligence, and I'm going to let her introduce herself, because I got a lot of questions, and we're going to get the tea today. We're going to get the tea, okay? So, Miss Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, avoiding this cold air out here.
Yes.
Like,
thank you for coming. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Always.
I feel good.
And I just feel very honored and proud to have you here on my show, because I'm telling you, you are doing big things in Las Vegas. And I just want you to know that I'm honored. I'm honored today to have you here.
Well, I appreciate the invite.
Yes.
Yes,
So let's get into the tea, because we got a little bit of time.
Okay.
And I want to start when you were a little girl, right? Was this your dream to be like the creator and founder of, you make movies and do all these wonderful things. What was your dream as a little girl?
I can't say that this was my dream, because, when I was a kid, I didn't know anything about making movies. But I will tell you that I've always loved the camera, always loved creative storytelling, that type of thing.
Okay.
Writing plays, acting, doing all of the things that are encompassed in what I actually do now. So I know I was born for it. That's what I do know. Yeah.
And what was your first, how did you know that, this is something that I really want to do? This is something that I'm passionate about. At what age did you believe that this was something that you just knew that this was your passion?
Well, again, I didn't know that I wanted to make movies when I was a little girl, but the path that my life has been on certainly led me to where I'm at.
Okay.
Little girl, it show and tell in school.
Right.
I couldn't do show and tell like other people. I was something else.
Okay.
Take my Barbie doll to school.
Yeah.
But I also got to have my cassette player and a whole soundtrack and a story that I'm getting ready to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It was never just, this is my doll.
Exactly.
And then, it just morphed into doing all kinds of things, little plays on the porch at our home on the historic west side of Las Vegas. And then it morphed into, now I'm on the drama team at school. Now I'm the head of the drama team. And now I'm going to college, and I went to school to be a fashion designer because I like clothes and styles and things like that. But I found out rather quickly that I didn't like to sew.
Okay.
I don't like needle and I don't like thread.
Okay.
But I found my niche while I was in fashion school, though, because the production part of it. We were given assignments. You make garments, and then end of each quarter or whatever, we had to produce a fashion show. That was my favorite part.
Okay.
Producing the show.
Yeah.
So I got through fashion school. Don't tell nobody I told you this.
Okay.
Well, I guess everybody gonna know now. We on the radio.
Everybody gonna know.
All right. Well, fine.
I don't gatekeep. I think I'm gonna tell them.
Look, so I don't care. I got my degree, so I don't care. So how I got through college was, those that could sew really good, they sewed for me. I designed my own stuff, but they put it together for me. And those who couldn't imagine or put on a production on the level that I did, well, I produced their shows. And so, I got great grades when it came to sewing, and they got great grades when it came to production because we partnered up and made it happen.
Yeah.
The professors didn't know, but well, they might know now, but it's too late. I already got my degrees hanging on the wall, so we're good.
Yeah. And a good teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
We all know that, right?
Absolutely.
And one thing that I want to ask you, because you have a bachelor's degree in fine arts.
I do.
Right?
Yes.
Where did you get your bachelor's degree from?
From the International Academy of Design and Technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a beautiful story. The school came here to Las Vegas. It's an international school, and the headquarters is in New York. There's a campus in LA, the big cities. They brought one here the year, I promise you, God spoke to me and told me to quit my job. And then that school opened here, a campus opened here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
I quit my job. I went to school full time, 4 years in a row. I graduated top of my class. And the year after I graduated, the campus in Vegas closed.
Get out of here.
And it's gone.
So it was meant for you to
It was for me.
That was your destiny.
God do some crazy things for this girl right here, I promise you.
Yeah, I know. A lot of times, and I'm going to just speak on my own experiences. I've went out on a limb and had a lot of faith that this is my direction. Because sometimes you feel like this is your direction.
Yeah.
And I've learned as of late that God has steered me this different way. Even like being on this radio station here. I started here, I think, probably like 2017 to 2018, but we were at a different spot. And like last year, I was brought back to this. Now, mind you, I'm named after a radio show host, the first Black radio show host that was in Gary, Indiana. So it's so ironic that I was brought to do this, but I was always in entertainment. I played Dorothy in the Wiz at the Regal Theater in Chicago. I
remember the Regal Theater. I actually did a play there. We toured when I was on tour a long time ago.
Yeah. And then I was on stage. I'm a singer, so of course you know that. But I was always on stage.
Can sing.
Right.
Yes. I was like, pipes.
I do. I'm going to just tell you a little story. I had an audition for Miss Michelle. Was it last year? Miss Michelle?
It was last year.
I came in there and I was not afraid. I was like, okay, I'm doing this audition. I said, but wait a minute, I can sing too. Hold on. Don't go nowhere.
And don't be scared when you come to audition for me.
Yes. You cannot be scared. And the ladies in there, you sing, okay, sing a cappella. So I wasn't prepared. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I was prepared to sing a cappella, right? But I just didn't know what song I was going to sing. So I knew I had to sing a song that was going to wow you. And apparently you're here.
Absolutely.
So it did wow you, and we got some things coming up we'll talk about later.
Absolutely.
But I definitely know that you are for the people.
Yes, I am.
And I know that you have a big entertainment company. This is not something small that you do, because you started like back, 2011? Was it 2000?
It was 2011. Actually, I started in 2007.
Right,
but
right.
Filmmaking started in 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
And you got the key to the city. Tell me about that.
Well, born and raised here. I have what we call a it's an organic key.
Okay.
I'm born and raised here, know everybody. So when I need something, I get it. You can't tell me no. Because I don't tell them no. Tell me yes. I got a key.
Yes. And I always say that because you have the key to a lot of things, right?
Absolutely.
You have movies on Tubi.
Absolutely.
And you got movies on Prime
and
all those other, and you're working on some other stuff too, by the way.
Yeah, I've got 4 new movies dropping this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited. You just don't even know. I'm going to tell you now, you are known nationally. This is not just Las Vegas.
Right.
And one of the things that you are known for, which we're going to get into later, is the Black Film Festival. But what I want to talk about is how you traveled abroad after you went to school. You were able to travel abroad. Tell me what that was like.
Well, I've always traveled.
Okay.
So going to school, after graduating from college is what you're talking about? Yeah, because I left Las Vegas in 86 to go out of town, go to California to go to college, which is where I got my Associate of Arts degree in fashion design and marketing. Okay. But then I came back home, and then, of course, yes, I've been everywhere. Yeah. I don't want to say everywhere. I want to say I've been everywhere that I've wanted to go. I've been. So traveling abroad, I think, is educational. It broadens your horizons. It causes you to see life through the lens of other eyes, from other perspectives, and I think that it increases your ability to create. We create, I believe, based on what we're exposed to.
Exactly.
If you're not exposed to anything, you have a tunnel vision, and you don't.
I agree.
So that's what traveling abroad has done for me, and I'm not scared to go anywhere by myself too most of the time.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I'll get up and just like I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me culturally, as a Black woman and being in film. How does that work out for you? Because I know, I watch a lot of old movies, right? And I watch a lot of history. I'm a history buff. And it was hard for us to get into film. Is that still the case now?
Okay. Nope. We have rewritten the narrative. So I'll tell you, when I graduated from college, I'm not going to call his name, but the dean of activities.
Okay.
When you graduate, you kind of want to know what your marching orders are. Where do I go now? Got my degree, got my education, ready to get my feet wet, ready to go. And he didn't have any information for me because I'm a Black girl. Okay, his words to me were, he named it like the top 5 actors at that time, Black actors at that time. He named Taraji and Gabrielle Union and Megan Good, the 5 that were the 5 hot ones, right? At the time. And he was like, and they really got the corner on the market. And so if I were, you need to keep your plan B. Look, I just graduated with a degree. That's the plan.
That's my plan A.
I'm plan A, and that's the plan. That was the plan B.
B, C, D, and E, and F.
Right. So with that being said, we actually rewrote the narrative. When I was told those types of, that was the narrative, I'm going to rewrite the narrative. That's when I decided I'm not going to be, at the mercy of Hollywood or at the mercy of hoping some director or producer likes me enough to put me in something. I'm going to create, write, and produce and build my own platform and do what I want to do. Right. So right now, if I want to be the lead actor in a feature film, guess who's going to be the lead actor in a feature film? And I'm going to put it out all over the world on my own platform. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how I know where I'm going. I'm just going to wink. That's how I know.
Yeah.
Because when I want something, I always say the door that closes is not the right door.
Right.
It's not the right door for me because I'm going to go to the next door, and I'm going to go to the next door. The door that's right for me, it's going to open for me.
Don't tell me no. Can't tell me what I can do and what I can't do.
A no is just I'm asking the wrong person. That's all it is for me.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to tell you, you have earned many, many accolades, Miss Michelle. Like many. Let's name some.
Girl, tell me about them.
So Best Playwright, 2011, right? You won an Agape Award and Producer of the Year. You were also nominated in 2008 for Phenomenal Woman.
I was.
Yeah. Yes. And I want tell me about the Phenomenal Woman Award. What was that about?
There's an organization here that was celebrating Black women locally in Las Vegas that have done some some wonderful things. And they thought that the work that I had done up to that point was phenomenal. And I'll tell you the blessed part about that was the last award that I received when my mother was alive. So she was able to sit there with me and watch me get that award.
Wow.
So that's what I remember most about that particular award.
Congratulations on that too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and thank you to the organization that picked me and honored me that year.
Yeah, that is really amazing. And you won like Who's Who, the Who's Who. You were in the Black.
I was featured. Yeah, so they did I can't remember the young lady's name, but she did a magazine that was massive, and she was featuring all of the Black people in Las Vegas that were doing something to be called a Who's Who in Vegas. I still have that book. It's a beautiful book she put together. There's a lot of locals that have done a lot of wonderful things featured in that book, and I just happen to be one of them.
And you know, I'm going to slow it down because I remember a lot of people know you. And I when I first met you, I did mention just how amazing you are and how amazing your spirit is.
I appreciate that.
And you're welcome. When I walked into your audition, I felt welcome. I felt like I belonged there, and it just made an amazing experience for me. And then I said, when is Miss Michelle gonna call me?
She had a straight attitude, y'all.
Let me take my glasses so y'all can see. I was like, okay, I know it. When is Michelle gonna call me? Right?
She had a straight attitude, y'all.
I had a straight attitude. And then when I got your call, I was like, you know what? I said, I've been praying for this. And so I'm ready for this because I got some things we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
But I'm elated. I'm elated.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely elated. And we'll see. I already know what's gonna happen.
Look, if I tell you I'm going to call you, I'm going to call you.
Absolutely.
Now, when I'm gonna call you, that's
might be
on my terms. Like that was last year when you came to audition.
Yeah,
but we were auditioning for 4 movies.
I remember.
And we've already produced and completed 2 of the 4. They're complete, and they'll be showcasing, premiering at this year's festival.
I am so
The
excited
other 2 will be produced right after the festival this year.
Yeah.
In
And
addition
this is
to
my
a TV
first
skit.
year I will be at the
Really?
Black Film Festival.
Well, you
I'm
better
definitely
come
gonna
through.
This
You
will
better
be my
come on
first.
through. You better
This will
come
be
on
my
through.
first year, and you are a member of the Nevada Film Group.
I am Nevada Film. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all filmmakers in Las Vegas are a part of that
Member.
group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they should be if they're
They
not,
should
because they
be.
support. They help with finding locations for if you need a location for filming. They help with casting, whatever you need. All things film.
Yeah. So you should be a member.
You
if you're
should
not a
be.
member.
Yeah.
How
Just
do
so you can
become a
tap in.
member?
You just go down and sign up. It's not,
Okay.
you just sign up.
Okay.
And it's just being a part of the film community here in our state. That's all. So you can be a part of it.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a team where everybody kind of helps each other.
Well,
or no?
they are, no, they're not really a team. It's an office that kind of has all of the information
you
on
need.
films, local things that happen in Las Vegas as it relates to film.
Got it.
So like when big film companies come into Las Vegas, they will have the information on how you can go for the auditions and all of that. If as an independent, I need a location and I don't know how to actually get into that location, they will have like the who you call, what it's going to cost, if it's going to cost anything, what you need, insurance, blah, blah, blah. That type of stuff. They would have those type of technical information, that type of information for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say one more thing, too. Chief Visionary Officer at Prayer Productions.
I don't have Praise Productions
don't have
anymore.
that
I've
Praise
changed the
Productions?
name
Okay.
of my company. It's now
Okay.
Miss Michelle Productions.
Miss Michelle
Yeah, when I started
Productions.
out, I was just always doing only gospel. That's why my company was called Praise Productions.
Okay.
And I did only gospel stage plays. That's what I started out doing. And to God be the glory. I still have an overtone of ministry in everything I do, but my audience is not just the church anymore. My audience is the world.
Broadened.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I changed the name of my company from Praise Productions probably back in 2009 or something like that. And now it's just Ms. Michelle Productions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you very much.
We're going to come back and we're going to talk about Bone of My Bone. Don't talk about it yet, but I do want to talk about it.
Okay.
You guys, let me take off my glasses. You're listening to Her Flow right here on the Flow on Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. You guys come back with me. We're going to go to commercial.
I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping, hey. With me, there's no stopping. There's no stopping, I'ma hold you in my arms. Harvest cold, now it's warm. And baby, we can beat the storm. Loving you like Boston George. And darling, you my moon, hey. Yeah, you show me the light. Get with me, I'll treat you right, hey. And I'll treat you right. Now she wanna rock and she wanna roll. Baby, I won't bend and I won't fold. And I can get you now, your heart I stole. Your heart I stole. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I want you. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping, hey. With me, there's no stopping. We can hit the lotto, lotto, lotto. We can pop a bottle, bottle, bottle. You're looking like a model, model, model. Model, hey. Invest, the best. Invest, hey.
To roll up, tell me what's the hold up. So get it. Let's talk about this now. I make it real loud. Unneeded problems, trust has finally got those calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Unneeded problems, trust has finally got those calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. You real tight-lipped, saying nothing. I might jump ship. See you drowning into nowhere, and you best believe you wanna play the victim. You gotta play the victim. Unneeded problems, trust has finally got those calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Unneeded problems, trust has finally got those calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do? Roll through and solve this problem. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up.
What it is, I know you run your sister, so I'ma just keep it crisp. Ooh, believe me, I love what you got, but I'm young and I'm dumb, running straight to the top. Leave it color coded with it. Love whenever you be showing emotion, yeah, that mean I got you. To be honest, ain't a lot of chicks that really top you, and you know I'm with it, nothing to lose. You got the juice. I be around some groupies, but I'm not into those. Yeah, I want you in the picture, but you changing your pose, banging me
Hey, this is The Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes. Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. Hey, this is The Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes. Hey, you guys, you have tuned back into Her Flow right here on The Flow, here on Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. You guys, every Thursday, I'm blazing hot right here every Thursday, and I have some dope guests. I'm just letting y'all know that if you have not told a friend, I suggest you go do that. Let me look into the camera. Let me tell you guys. If you have not told a friend, okay, you need to go tell a friend about The Flow, okay? Because I'm blazing hot. Just letting you know, I got to reiterate that, okay? You guys, we have a very special guest here. We have Miss Michelle from the creator of the Black Film Festival. She's a producer. She is an actress. All of those good things. Listen, you guys, she is dope. Okay, and she can't help but be dope. She's right here on The Flow. Okay, just letting you know that. All right, Miss Michelle, yes, you are back.
I'm back.
Good to see you again. Thank you. We are back. I want to talk about something before we left. And you guys, if you did not catch the first part of the show, please do me a favor. Go back. You can go to YouTube. You can go to Twitch. You can go to IG. You can go to X. You can go to, and you can even ask Alexa, hey Alexa, download the Hot 702.5 app. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, I want to talk about something.
Okay,
let's talk about Bone of My Bone. Okay. What was that?
So I started Bone of My Bones, which was my first nonprofit organization back in, I don't even remember what year that was.
Okay.
But it was early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2000. Mm-hmm. So that was like 26 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. And basically what it was a vision for women to come together. Mm-hmm. We used to have these bomb slumber parties where we would come. It was a safe place for women to come, and we would have our pajamas on, and we would share that heart-to-heart thing, sip on some tea and all of that stuff. And we would pray together and just share. And then it started to be a national thing. We would travel and do those slumber parties in different cities and meet other women, and we would talk and just share. So it was a sisterhood. Bone of my bones. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. And I think to bring women, because we go through a lot, Miss Michelle. I'm just saying our regular stuff, right? And to bring an organization like that, I just think that was amazing of you. And I really wish. Well, I know there's other organizations like that, but you need a spinoff, girl. I'm just letting you know. You need a spinoff of Bone of My Bone.
Well, I still encourage my sisters, I just don't do the slumber parties anymore. But we did our thing. We had a lot of fun. We traveled and we did cruises together. Yeah. We did all kinds of stuff, tea parties, paint parties, and we really just shared our hearts and encouraged one another and supported each other's organizations. Like that group helped me to sell out my plays in different cities, that type of thing. So it was a good thing.
Yeah, and you still do it just in a different way now.
You
just do it. You just elevated it. That's all you do, because you definitely support Black actresses and actors. That's what you do. That's exactly what you do, right? So you actually worked with John Amos.
I did.
Of Good Times.
I don't want to say I worked with him. He became a friend.
A friend of yours.
Yeah.
Temporary layoffs.
Yeah, I met John Amos the first time in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I was visiting my cousin who lived. Actually, I was there for a bomb slumber party.
Okay.
And I went to, I think it was called Phillips. It's a buffet where it's all seafood down by the banks or whatever. And it was so good. And he was sitting in there by himself. And look, I am not scared to talk to nobody. I was like, where's his bodyguards? And that is definitely... James Evans.
You know that nose.
Oh my God. So I just walked over to him and started having a conversation with him. He said, sit down, sugar.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Yes.
Say less.
Yes.
So I met him there, and then over the years, it was just, hi, how you doing? you know, type of thing. Hey, John, you know, and he would, you know, link me up with different people in the industry. So he became a friend. And then 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now, I celebrated him at the Las Vegas Black Film Festival.
What's up.
Yeah, he came out and he was in a movie that was also premiered at our festival that year. So he got a chance. A lot of people got a chance to come and meet the dad from Good Times.
That's what's up. And I remember them, right? I was a little girl when Janet Jackson was playing her role. Yeah. And then they kind of wrote him out.
They wrote him out because he wasn't with the buffoonery of making black people or black men look weak. So you know, so
they wasn't with the program.
Yeah, so they killed him off the show.
Yeah,
but it don't matter because he's still the good. He's still the dad from Good Times.
Yeah. And he also played in Roots too, which he was in Roots. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was a legend. John Amos. Yes,
absolutely.
He was. So I want to talk about some films that you have produced.
Okay,
Miss Michelle. Let's talk about the film that you had called Emerge in 2020.
Oh boy,
let's talk about that.
Emerge. That's probably one of my favorites of the ones I've produced.
Okay.
Emerge was first a one-woman show. I toured with my one-woman show titled Emerge for a season right before COVID happened. And then COVID shut it down because I was moving around the world with that show.
Yeah.
And then I decided that I was going to adapt the one-woman show into a feature film, which is what I did. And the year that it premiered at the festival, I both performed my one-woman show, and then the following day, you were able to see the adaptation on the big screen.
Wow.
So yeah, and I love it. And my daughter played the lead role in Emerge. My daughter's a bomb actress too, by the way.
Shout out, what's your daughter's name?
Her name is Stephanie.
Shout out, Stephanie. Shout out from Hot 702.5 The Flow.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to ask you too, Emerge. Okay, when you say one woman show, and I do understand the one woman show, what I know that it was about a girl, a lady. Was it the one about the trauma? Was that what it was? Or that's another one.
That is the story about
the storyline
is definitely trauma.
It was about
but it's also about how she emerges, which is why I titled it Emerge.
Yeah.
And I mean, so the story was developed from lots of just research, and I performed it so well, people thought it was my story. Hello, somebody.
Hello.
It was not.
Clock that tea.
Yeah, it was not. A lot of people were like, oh my God, I didn't know you went through all that. I didn't, y'all. It wasn't me. But the story was about a young girl who was born as a result of rape. And then it evolved into her mama pimping her out, and then her going through all kinds of situations where she didn't know who she was and who she wanted to be, who she wanted and who she don't want. It's a really gritty story. But at the end of the story, she emerges from all of it. And so my point for writing that story was, you know, people make excuses about why they can't do and who's stopping them from doing and why. Excuses. So my vision for writing that story and performing it was to show from birth, this one person went through more than you've gone through in a week, you know, in her life. She's gone through, you know, so much. Like I dreamed up and created everything that was dramatic about it. I put 10 times the weight on that drama and made it even more gritty. And then to show at the end, she still emerges. Nothing could stop her. Yeah. So that's what that movie is about. And if it's on Tubi streaming right now, so y'all check it out. Emerge is
you
on
guys,
Tubi.
Please go check out Emerge on Tubi. From what I hear, I kind of got a little bit of it, and I read a little bit about it, and I think that's what I'm going to do when I go home. I'm going to watch Emerge, and you guys do too. I'm giving you instructions. Okay, follow the assignment.
Yeah.
Okay.
This character actually breaks generational curses.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Sounds like my story.
Hey, break them.
So I want to also talk about Transparent. You did that in 2017.
I did.
So let's talk about Transparent.
Oh, Transparent is probably it is my most streamed movie ever. Now, at first I was like, why? It's a good movie, but it's not my favorite, but obviously the world had a different view on it. The movie is about a woman who chooses her man over her son after she finds out that her husband is a pedophile and had been, violating her son for a long, long time.
Yeah.
It's a gritty story, but it's a very, very, very powerful story. And obviously, you know, my audience around the world thinks so too, because it is my most viewed film of all time.
Wow.
And to this day, it's still. And I've done 31 movies, but that one I done in 2017.
31 movies.
Yeah, and that one was done in 2017, and it is still streaming at the top of
your list of
my
movies.
list of movies.
Yeah. Is that on Tubi also?
It's on Tubi also.
Okay.
Transparent.
You guys go watch. I'm giving you some assignment. You guys got to do your assignment, okay? All right. And then there was another one that you did that I kind of looked at too, and that was Distractions in 2023.
Distractions is on Tubi as well. Yeah, Distractions was a movie I did for one of our showdown winners at the Las Vegas Black Film Festival.
Okay.
Her name is Felicity Annalise, and she told me that after she won the showdown, you know, I kind of sit with the winners and talk about what type of roles that they want, because now you getting ready to be the lead in your own movie that I'm getting ready to produce for you.
Yeah.
So she told me she wanted to play a crazy psycho, you know, type of character. So
you gave her what she wanted.
I gave her what she wanted, y'all.
You're so funny. You know what I want to talk about too, because you are the creator of the Black Film Festival, which is an honor all by itself, right? Let's talk about how that came to be and how you became the founder and the creator of the Black Film Festival. Let's talk about that.
Well, we kind of tapped in on that a little earlier. So when I graduated from film school, I was telling you about the dean who was like, you know, Black people, Black women, your access is limited kind of conversation. And like I said, I rewrote the narrative. You don't get to tell me what I can and can't do. So I started with going to festivals and, you know, trying to find my footing and, you know, network and get to know other people who could actually help me with what direction I should take to get in this industry. And what I found is that there was not a lot of open doors. But I just declined on believing that this person was right. So I thought, I'll just create my own pathway. And out of that, I remember going to to one festival where I sat and I watched probably 100 short films, and there was not one representation of what I look like on the screen. And I was in my feelings when I left there. So I'm in the car with my then boyfriend at the time, who got kicked to the curb that same day because look, we were driving home from the festival, and I was sitting in the car. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" Nothing. I was like, "But did you notice that there was not any movies on there that were, you know, representation of Black people?" He's like, "Well, yeah. Okay, well, I didn't like it." I'm just fussing and complaining about it. And then Holy Spirit was like, "I've given you the opportunity to go to school. You have a degree. You have a particular set of skills that, you know, present you like a unicorn, because I write, produce, direct, I act, I sing, I write, I do everything.
Yeah.
And I do it well. Everything I do well. And I have the nerve, the audacity to be sitting there complaining."
That's right.
And Holy Spirit convicted me. Holy Ghost is like, you know, what you doing?
Yeah.
And because I'm sensitive to hearing the voice of God, I literally just broke out in tears. You know, had a moment in the car. And boyfriend was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "God just spoke to me." And he was like looking at me like, you know, like, you something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I ain't like that. I was like, either get with the praise or get away from the praise.
Right.
And so, long story short, I get home, you know, because the Holy Ghost told me, he said, "You do something about it. Stop complaining and do something about it. You have what you
it
need
takes.
to do it."
I gave it to you. So I know. Okay.
So I get home, and up until that day, I had been in this relationship for like 2 years. We breakfast, lunch, and dinner together for 2 years. That was the last dinner that day. I got home and I was like, whoo, vision. You know, I had paper laid out all in the middle of my floor. Day 1, this is going to happen. Day 2, I don't know where I'm going to get the money from, but I'm going to put a package together and I'm going to go ask everybody to help, you know. And I was in my vision, I was ready to, and he called and talked about what we going for dinner.
What you mean, what we going for dinner?
I'll call you tomorrow. Next morning.
By myself.
Right. Next morning, hey, I didn't hear from you last night. I know. And then after that, I just didn't take his calls anymore. And out of that was birthed the Las Vegas Black Film Festival. And that's the short version of the long story.
The short version of the long story.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this to you. When you're on the Golden Globes, and I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah, she said, did y'all hear that? She's prophesying. She's prophesying,
Yes,
y'all.
I am. When you are on the Golden Globes and I'm sitting next to you, I want you to tell this story because
I can do that.
Yeah, I want you to do that. I prophesy, but I see big things. I put things in the atmosphere.
I appreciate. Look,
and I just watch them fall.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like you sometimes, as even in myself, I've stood in my own way. And I no longer do that. And so I know whatever I claim is mine to
Absolutely.
have, because guess what? Until I get it, I'm not stopping.
Yeah,
right?
timing is everything.
Timing is
and
everything.
I'm ready. Mature,
Yeah.
Experience, life, understanding.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
For whatever else God has for me.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I'm content. I'm very content.
Yeah.
I'm a happy girl.
Yeah, I know. I know. I've spoken with you a few times, and I already know that. And you bring the heat. That's all I'm gonna say. You bring the heat to Las Vegas. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I know, because I'm blazing too.
There you go.
Yeah. So I want to talk about when the Black Film Festival is. I want to get all your handles so people. Well, I don't want, because some of those they're private. So some of the handles that people can reach you, and let's talk about the Black Film Festival when that is.
Absolutely.
And what happens in the Black Film Festival, like what happens and where it's going to be. I want to talk about all of that. So you have the floor. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it. So the 13th annual is coming up on April 23rd through the 26th. I'm so excited because I said 13 years, y'all. 13.
Yes,
Oh my God, it's so amazing. So every year we have a theme color that represents our theme for the weekend. This year, our color is yellow, okay?
Yellow,
And our theme is a beautiful weekend of Black cinema. So y'all already know how I turn up at the festival. We're going to have an amazing time. Get your yellow outfits together and show up.
Yes.
So the event happens at the Suncoast Hotel and Casino. They have been hosting us for the entire 13 years. We are not the type of festival that bounces around trying to figure out where home is. We know where home is.
Right.
And that's where we are. Boyd Gaming, shout out to you guys
Boyd
for being
Gaming,
so good.
shout out.
Yeah, for being good to us for
Yes.
years. And Cinemark Theaters, thank you guys for your partnership all these years. We have been settled in. And so we'll be back at the Suncoast Hotel in the beautiful city of Summerlin here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
If you haven't been, you need to treat yourself and come on out. It's amazing. And so 4 days. The event is a 4-day event. So for you people who be talking about, I can't make it, girl, I've been out of town. You out of town for 4 days, the same 4 days every year. Tell that to the lady sitting in the back. I'm in the front.
Oh my God.
So it's a 4-day event. On Thursday, this year, our lineup is going to be amazing. So this year, every year, the layout, on Thursday, we have an opening day matinee premiere. Then we have a bunch of short films all day. Then we have a closing, the opening night opening night premiere.
Right.
And then after that, we have an after party, which is a wind down mixer. We karaoke, we party, we have fashion show,
Oh,
all
it sounds
kinds of
so fun.
all
Like,
kinds
I
of
can't
stuff.
wait.
That's on Thursday night. This year, we're gonna do something called Pass the Mic.
Okay.
I want all the sing. We do karaoke now. We have a lot of fun doing that too. But we're gonna have this thing called Pass the Mic. That's at the party that night.
Okay.
But you want to come out and see the opening day matinee. Watch all of because all of the filmmakers whose films make it into our festival, they're present. You get to come and watch the movies with the producers, with the actors, ask questions, party with them, and perhaps work with them because we all making movies. So that's Thursday.
Okay.
Friday, movies all day long from 10 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, something like that.
Nice.
All day. But we take a break right around the 6 o'clock hour because that is the hour that we change clothes. And that is the upscale orange carpet premiere night. And that's the night that's my night. That's the night I showcase the movie that I have produced for our last year's Showdown winner, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Premiere night, and then it's upscale, and we do enforce our dress code. Do not show up with blinged out tennis shoes and a turned back baseball cap and a grill in your mouth with a tie on.
That's right. Y'all hear that? Okay. All right.
What the kids do.
That's right.
And so Don't do that. Put a tuxedo on and put on some shoes, okay?
Yeah.
And come ready to have a good time with us on that night, upscale night, and we do enforce our dress code. Ask somebody who showed up; they'll tell you. Anyway,
Don't you say ask somebody who showed up?
yeah, they've shown up. We have vendors who have clothes. We don't send you all the way home, but we will send you to one of our vendors.
Yeah,
They'll hook you up. Tuxedos, ties, shoes, what you need. All right. So then after that, the upscale after party.
Okay.
Which is so much fun. We dance the night away.
Is there dinner too?
We not on that night.
Not on that
we do
night.
serve
Okay.
hors d'oeuvres and finger foods on that night.
Okay.
Then on Saturday, that's what we call our educational day. So we start out with workshops. I mean, everything from fitness to how to make a movie, how to make movies and money, how to use a camera for the novice, people that really want to learn. We have this picture script fest that we have.
Okay.
And a young lady whose movie I made for her this year, she came, pitched her script last year,
Okay.
won, and I produced her movie, and it will be premiering at the festival this year. That's how quick we work. Just like that. We make dreams come true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What's her name?
Her name is Gwen Hall. The movie is titled Golden Romance.
Shout out to Gwen Hall and Golden Romance, you guys.
And also, too, we did two. The
Yeah.
other one is Miss Jennifer Thomas, and that movie is called Daughter of Destiny.
Daughter of Destiny. Yes.
So those are amazing moments that are going to happen. And then at party, actors showdown, junior actors showdown, adult actors showdown, where the actors get to compete. And then another after party. And then on Sunday, the award-winning, that's where we present the awards. It's an all-you-can-eat soul food buffet, brunch,
Yes.
bottomless mimosas, and entertainment, and the awards presentation. So, and yes, that's when we eat good on that day.
That's what's up, Miss Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, we have, listen, I don't even want to end the show. It's just been so good. Listen, you guys, I want to thank you first and foremost for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
It was amazing. You are amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, see, she keep on complimenting me. I'm about to cry. Don't
I'm
do
just
that.
saying. I just love you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And I definitely appreciate you for coming here.
Thank
and we'll
you.
be talking more, of course. And you're going to
Absolutely.
come back on the show, of course, right before the Black
I
Film
can
Festival.
do that. I can do that.
And you guys, you have watched The Flow right here with Her Flow here on Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. I am here every single Thursday at 4 p.m. blazing hot. You guys tune in next week, okay?
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
on hot702.5fm.com.